You look upon me so expectantly. Are we acquainted? 'Tis a happy twist of fate that brings us back together.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
Said peace and quiet.
Lots to do. And precious
Go
time.
on, have a look.
There's got to be something fun to do.
Go on, have a look.
Am I thinking? Must be my winter coat growing in. It's quiet now.
Stomach's growling. Time for an earth. Go on, have a look. Interested in my wares? I'm just grateful to still be in business. Pleasure doing business with you.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Vernworth. Always a pleasure.
I presume I've caught your eye?
So, have I seen you around?
This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Oh dear. What am I to do?
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
On me to bear what
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. "'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here."
We want for information. Mayhap we ought to speak with this Sir Roderick. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Well,
Hoi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment. I'd be grateful for aught you can reclaim, truly. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox-cart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den. From the tell of it, their lair lies somewhere along the western road. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, 'twould weigh heavily on my heart. Losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh? The Goblin's lair lies somewhere along the western road. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to know someone taught them a lesson at least.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over?
Why, you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening.
Over here, if you please.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the much obliged.
The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one. Take it easy, right?
What's life without a drink?
Gambling politics are no concern.
It's been a hard day.
The noise. Hates them.
No, the young old lad can stay a while. The rules at your leisure.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business.
Here to ask all...
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with... Simply say the word.
Always a pleasure.
Steel sits stirringly at your hip, Master.
A vocation well chosen, Arisen.
Now, where was I bound again?
Well met, sir.
Ready for the morrow.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... foremost hospitality in all. Much obliged.
I'm not getting in anyone's way.
Well met, sir.
Hasn't anyone got calls?
Now this is a conundrum.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
This really is fun, horsemanship.
It seems we must venture to Trevo Mine. I believe it lies to the northwest of Vernworth. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way. Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it.
It's just another way to save your own skin.
Tiring, even if you've no troubles.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
At least here I can let down my hair.
Now, where was I headed?
What else needs? Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
I do wish those unsavory sorts wouldn't stay so.
Time this place.
My body's not forgiving me for last night's scuffle.
Ivanhoe.
Commander. Fine wares all.
What to make of this?
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, your majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont. There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, your majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, our laws dictate that your majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid. There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your majesty. Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
as the one afore it.
Oh dear.
Mayhap we ought to pay a visit to Trevo Mine and search for the armourer's wares.
Very well.
I'll guide you there directly. The vanguard is yours. Lead on. Here, if you please. Follow me, Arisen.
And I shan't resist.
Weather this pleasant makes me want to kip somewhere with a nice breeze. One would think we are on our way to a picnic to hear you talk. I knew it to be so. Look faster! Goblin! It's me! I shan't allow any who harm the Arisen to go free! Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed. Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
You're going to regret that. My victims. I shall resist. My people always take me in.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward, and you're like to stumble ere long.
Mayhap we ought to pay a visit to Trevo Mine and search for the armourer's wares.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I'll not take that from you.
Very well. I shall return.
Mayhap we ought to pay a visit to Trevo Mine and search for the armourer's wares.
Very well.
I'll guide you there directly. The vanguard is yours. Lead on. Could you come over here? The upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. Well done. We shall have to make use of curatives till the mage joins our ranks.
This group has quite the temper. Reckless opponent makes for easy prey. 'Tis easily done. Do we need to get on? I don't like our
target when lying prone.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone, but together, I think we can manage it.
Here, if you please.
The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
We need only hone our skills, and in time, we shall be indomitable.
I suppose 'tis so.
challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
There's aught to be found there. Can you not see it?
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Bearmaster! Undead! That's the spirit! Plenty more where that came from. Not a bad idea.
Well, 'tis clear the two of you know what you're doing.
I see which way the wind's blowing. What to make of it?
You trying to piss me off?
You!
Well, that wasn't a homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be in a bad way.
Naught save a shooting star could heighten the sky's majesty this night.
There's no great shock to me.
Tis my duty to hear the people's concerns.
Look, yonder, toward the sea. I aspired to
Say, weren't we tasked with another errand that sent us somewhere near here?
Shall we head there now? 'Twould save us having to make the trip again.
Interested in my wares?
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your... Whatever else might be said of me, know that I served you with all I had.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour?
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
'Tis a relief to be home. Let us just say that not all Arisen are quite like you, Master. Our adventure continues.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Interested in my wares?
Fancy a look at my wares?
Living hard, but
Good day, sir.
The latest tidings from Melv came as quite a shock. It's been decades since the dragon last...
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you?
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the former... Most hospitality. In all Vernworth. Much obliged.
naught but misgivings.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the full... most hospitality in all. You know where to find me. Peruse at your leisure.
I've got to make room for my next shipment.
Have we met, sirs? You seem familiar somehow. What marvellous ill fortune that I should suffer.
Fancy a look at my wares?
That looks promising. And
Welcome to Pure. And quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die. Hope to see you again. Fancy a look at my wares?
I'll take any chance.
This really is fun, craftsmanship.
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Also, I've learned.
it seems we must venture to Trevo Mine. I believe it lies to the northwest of Vernworth. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
My bed calls. When does my watch shan't resist? I've clean forgotten.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of... 'Twas a fine journey we shared. Wherever your travels take you, We meet again, Arisen. I knew we'd not be long apart.
Mayhap we ought to pay a visit to Trevo Mine and search for the armourer's wares.
I can guide you there if you wish. Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Right, just follow me.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure.
Do try to keep me in your sights, Master. I shan't lead you astray.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste. Well aimed strike, right where it hurts.
Sleep magic.
I suppose there is such a thing as too much sleep.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift. Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every...
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
It was an eventful journey, but we made it here all right.
Mayhap we ought to pay a visit to Trevo Mine and search for the armourer's wares.
I can guide you there if you wish. The vanguard is yours. Lead on. I can't wait to find out what's inside. And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Could you come over here? It's clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
The Arisen is capricious indeed, but don't despair. We shall count upon your guidance when the time comes. The Fiend Unknown is the most perilous.
Be sure to keep your wits about you.
you're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
Overfull. Simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have them. We'll not find anything if we don't start looking.
Look, he's here!
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Tis overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained from lingering. Yon chest appears to be beyond our reach.
We must find a way over to it. 'Twould be torture to leave it unclaimed.
Oi, you then! If you're fit to fight, give us a hand. Right, lend us your aid.
We're in your debt.
Scatter the goblin! I will see to it that the law is upheld. You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour, if e'er there's a chance.
Nasty creatures, aren't they? But they'll not bother us again.
Brave of you to aid us when you're no soldier. Can't say I'm proud, but I'm well glad of it.
You've a strong arm. 'Twas a simple patrol mission. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come.
Ah, a ferry stone. With that in hand, we can leap from one end of the kingdom to another in a trice.
We must save it for a time of dire need. don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Whenever I see so much as a gleam of treasure, I cannot help but want to claim it, however far it may be from our goal.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Let me get that.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering up. My master from beyond the rift seeks that very item. Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
You've given me much to think about.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Build, Nanny! Goblins approach! Good work! Nice of you to say so! I like that!
This calls for a curative.
Got the enemy right where I live. Stop that up! Well, 'tis clear the two of you know what you're doing.
Yet enough to shame me.
This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
We shall have to crane our necks to spot our foes in a place like this.
Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat. An unlikely location for a path. May have leads to a hidden hoard of treasure.
I've a feeling 'tis best left untraveled. Am I the only one? Treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
My pack's heavy as a sack of rocks. There might even be a few in here. Oh, I've got to stop picking up every little thing.
As a matter of fact, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
It certainly isn't easy work, but I am proud to be counted upon. Look there! A chest! Allow me to open it, Arisen.
We found an Archistaff and great sword both. What say we bring them to Sir Klaus? A person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Where are we off to next? I shall guide us to our nearest destination. We were to make for Harve village, as I recall. It is not far from here. We're going this way now, I suppose. By all will. We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits. I shall guide us to our nearest destination. We were to make for Harve village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen. Look! Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits. We've a few options of where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location nearest us. We were to make for Harve village, as I recall. It is not far from here.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
Unless my eyes deceive me, there's something down there.
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both?
Skeleton monster! Impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
A wise suggestion. These beasts will be defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Was most effective. Listen, you are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy.
Unbelievable! We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
French day. Can't say I envy you. To the hole! That was the sight of the hole.
Arisen, are you all right? Let us proceed to the next location. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? We were to make for Har village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
My pack's heavy as a sack of rocks. There might even be a few in here. Oh, I've got to stop picking up. Goblins approach! Shame I've no advantage against this bow. Are we all in the same boat?
I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even...
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Britain gets the worm, as they say.
This to use.
We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we suffer bitter defeat.
Is to douse those flames.
Do my eyes deceive me? Or has our foe multiplied? Our battle will never be done in this rain.
not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits. We've a few options of where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location nearest us. We were to make for Harv Village, as I recall. It's not far from here. Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? Reinforcements? We'll catch such resources.
I'll put this to use.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
At any cost arisen. You have been doused in oil.
Guard all you want. It won't make a difference when I've grappled you, see? I can't wait to find out what's inside. Lucky us. That's worth taking.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
It certainly isn't easy work, but I am proud to be counted upon. If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold for you in a trice. Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Arrows are of little use to us at present, I fear.
Better to have them and not need them than the reverse.
We cannot break it from this side.
So it goes.
Oxen are sturdy creatures, aren't they?
Careful. Oxen are like to charge when angered.
Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Where are we off to next? I shall guide us to our nearest destination. We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. It is not far from here. Follow me.
Choppers! Seems there's no escaping them! This foe seems unlikely to catch a chill, however cold our hands may be. I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
calls for a curative.
Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Where you do not fall prey to the enemy's attack as we pass.
It is as you say. Let us see what you're made of! Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favoured different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
You've given me much to think about.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Oh.
This bridge has seen better days.
Let us hope we cross unchallenged. I'd not relish any battle fought at this height.
Tis no great shock to me.
How dare you? Wait for your equipment. Stand strong! This cannot be!
As planned!
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Suppose I all check the wheels before we start.
I've been on my feet all...
It's been a hard day.
Hubris is man's worst enemy.
Wearing armor all day feels like punishment.
'Tis a hobgoblin!
Fire won't do much good here. Let's try a different tack. Guard all your work. Won't make a difference when I scratch you. See?
Must keep a clear mind.
That's enough. Take that!
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
We're still in the fight! Stand strong!
Quickly, Arisen, you must regain your footing. One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
How dare you!
Shall I finish them off, Arisen? Well, 'tis clear the two of you know what you're doing.
And I find myself hard-pressed to respond.
You dare!
We'll pull through yet!
Battle is best avoided here.
That's the spirit. One must take pride.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
I must resign myself.
That's it!
Is aught of this hereabouts? Is this some manner of trial?
But not at the expense of my duty.
We're still in the fight!
Dare incite my wrath.
This cannot end.
Where are we off to next? Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
A lantern would serve us well here. How's that?
I am grateful. You can count upon me to return the favor.
The sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Here already? Travelling by ox cart was a welcome change.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
But not at the expense of my duty.
Is there aught you require?
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jadeite Orb. 'Twas stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck. 'Tis no exaggeration. He's had people killed afore, more than a few at that. To be quite truthful, I'd intended to sell off the Jadeite Orb and quit this place for good. Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. That jewel was my last hope. Now it's gone. Unless you were to find it for me. Would you, sir? Oh, pray do a poor man a kindness.
The Jadeite Orb could be anywhere now. Perchance...
Reckon your road's been a long one. No use hiding it. I've seen my share of weary countenances. Trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go, then.
I hope you slept well.
Suppose I'm tired. Barely slept a wink.
Let me think.
Are you? No, I must be mistaken. Well, hello there, sir. Oh, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. Do come again?
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to...